Hi everyone, it's been a while, I know that. Hope you're all well and still on your manifestation journey. Now today I have a video by Dolores Cannon. Don't know if you've heard of her. She was a hypnotherapist who specialised in past life regression, sometimes not even just one life, but back quite a few lives. She specialised in past life regression, but then also moved on to UFOs and crop circles and just the other world and just incredible things, incredible. She documented everything she came across in the 18 books she wrote, which have now been translated into 20 languages. They're really fascinating books if you start delving into them. Just like the Neville Goddard books, it's actually much better to actually watch the videos or listen to the audio of these people or read their books. You know, it's great going on YouTube, it's great watching these videos, but honestly, delve deeper. This is what I've been doing, delve into the books, into the audio, into just they're amazing speakers, these people, and they've given us so much information that's just there for us to have free, mostly, unless you buy the actual books. The information is freely available. I'll post links below to free links to Dolores Cannon and Neville Goddard that you can then access yourself and read in your own time. In this video in particular, she talks about healing and how we can heal ourselves, sometimes even instantly. I know Dr. Joe Dispenza and also Neville Goddard have spoken about this. The power of the mind controls so much. We can create our own lives, we can create our own healthy life. We inadvertently actually create sickness and illness and a lot of bad things in our lives, and we don't even know we're doing it because of social conditioning, because of the way we've been raised, just because of our thought patterns that we've been taught by those around us, by our parents, by society, culture, everything basically. So enjoy this video. It's not too long, about 10-15 minutes I think, and I will aim to post a little more often than I have. If you have any questions, post them below in the comments, and I will also try and post, as I said, some links below for you to go and research all these people in your own time. Thank you. Bye.
You're not supposed to ever be sick. Never. The body is a miraculous machine that has been created to take care of itself and heal itself if we don't interfere. But you make yourself sick. And if the mind is powerful enough to make yourself sick, it's also powerful enough to heal you. First, we got to find out why. Why did you do this to yourself? What were you trying to tell yourself? Every disease is the body talking to you. Now, cancer, most of the cases we have found, is caused by suppressed anger. If the person could just talk about what was bothering them, but they don't, they hold it inside. They always say, I don't have any problems, you're the ones with the problems.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you. I mean, for someone to what you're saying is they've got to take responsibility and say no matter how they feel about taking the responsibility, they've got to say
about it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it goes way back to childhood, but they hold it inside. So after a while, the anger begins to churn around, finally eat away at the organs and creates cancer. I found a way where we can heal instantly anything, absolutely anything, any disease, any illness, everything. I have them coming with every illness you could possibly think of. I see miracles every day in my office. And they wanted me to teach this method so everybody would know the importance of how you can use your mind. You have no idea how important, how powerful your mind is. You are a great and powerful creature. You should never ever be sick. No aches, no pains, nothing. Because the body is a miraculous machine that's been created and perfected to take care of itself and heal itself if we don't interfere. Because those of you who have taken my class and know about it, is that I found a way to do instantaneous healing with my work. You're more than just a physical body. You have such wonderful capabilities. And now is the time to bring all of this back and to show other people how we can do it ourselves, how you can use the power of your mind. So it's no longer a pipe dream, it is really happening. But in my work, when you do the past life regressions, in order to do it correctly, you must take the person through the death experience. And a lot of hypnosis classes say, no, don't touch that, it's dangerous. It is not, because I've done thousands and thousands of people, and I've had them die in every way imaginable you could think of. And nobody's been harmed if you know what you're doing. And that's why I know it can't hurt. But during all that time, the 30 years I've been doing the past life regressions steadily, I took so many people through the death experience, because in the death experience, sometimes the answer for the problems in this lifetime. You know, phobias, allergies, you can see where that would come from, the way they died in the other life. But also medical things that are wrong with the body go back to the way they died in the other lifetime. If you have an illness or something, you have done it yourself. You make yourself sick. And some of my clients say, well, what do you mean I don't want to be sick? But if the mind is that powerful that you can make yourself sick, it's also powerful enough to heal you. We find out, why did I do this to myself? I have been doing hypnotherapy for 40 years and specializing in past life regression. I always want to make it perfectly clear that I am not a channeler. I don't channel, and I'm not a psychic. I'm a hypnotherapist. And I've been doing hypnotherapy for 40 years. I started out way back when things were simple and they had the old-fashioned methods. But I got into past life therapy and past life regressions about 30 years ago. That's my main field, is I do the therapy by taking people into their other lifetimes to find the answers to problems in this lifetime. You find your passion. You find what you're really supposed to do, what you're here for. You don't get sick and you don't age, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And you're happy doing it. It's the buildup of energy.
Oh, so we've been building up a lot of energy.
We have been building up energy, so okay. I'm not surprised it's affecting you.
How can we use that buildup of energy?
You use it for what you want to create.
So when you're working with clients and that force comes in, that's able to heal their whole body and their lives.
That's what I work with. And all of you have access to it, because no one should ever be sick.
Mm-hmm. We weren't here to be sick.
No. The human body is a miraculous machine that's been created to take care of itself and heal itself if we don't interfere.
Our mind interferes, though.
The person makes themselves sick. And people will say, what do you mean I don't want to be sick? But if the mind is that powerful to make yourself sick, it's also powerful enough to heal you. We just find out, why did you do this to yourself?
Is there anything you can tell people about how not to be sick or how to heal? I mean, what do they need?
You need to find out, why did I do this to myself?
Why emotionally?
Well, they did it to themselves.
Yeah, right. And what did they learn from this?
You will have subtle, because any illness is the body talking to itself to give you a message. And we don't listen to those messages. It'll begin subtle, little aches and pains here in the body. Don't pay attention to it. It'll get a little more and a little more. Pain is a good way to get your attention. And if you still don't pay attention, it's going to develop into a disease or something serious where you got to go to the hospital.
So then how do we...
And I have to get them before they get to that point.
But everyone can work with their own awareness in a way. How would they do that? By looking at like the little aches and pains.
Well, we always tell people to just talk to your body. Your body loves for you to talk to it. And ask it, okay, what are you trying to tell me?
And it will answer you.
Oh, yes.
Very clearly. You're right.
What are you trying to tell me, and what do you want to know?
Excellent.
Then you work with it.
So even if, that is great.
The body loves for you to talk with it. But see, within your body, you have a universe, an entire universe. All the cells and the organs, they're all going about their own thing. But if you begin to talk to it, tell everybody how much you love it.
Yeah.
I love you, heart. I love you, liver. Tell it how much you love it. It loves that because somebody's paying attention to it. And when you speak to your own body, you are the voice of God.